Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Applesauce here today, and today we're in some Champs 1 CWL, and we've been absolutely crushing it. We haven't lost yet, and we're in a really tough group. We have the ranked 10 in the world team last season and the ranked 3 in the world team last season in our same group. Kind of crazy, but we've been absolutely crushing it lately, and I'll show you guys how we've been doing. First war, we dropped a star, unfortunately, and second war, we dropped a star, but been perfect yesterday, and then so far perfect today. So all good so far. Hopefully get in place at least top 10 in the world. But let me get some hits, guys. Show you guys some of my clanmates hits. I'm in this group with a bunch of other YouTube friends and Saturn clan friends. And we've just been doing a partnership with Zeus. So I'll show you some of their hits, some really talented players in my clan, and a lot of them have YouTube, so I'll shout them out as well. All right, guys. First hit is your boy. And this is a pretty well-known base. I mean, I've seen this base quite a decent amount of times in Legend League, and so anytime I see a base I see often, I'll just I'll go ahead and attack it CWL. It's free if I've attacked it before at least. And so with this style base, I like to go in right for the town hall here, and unfortunately catch a tornado trap right when I pop my haste. It always happens. I don't know why, but they just always place the tornado trap right. And so gonna go in here. My goal is to get inside this core section here, take out these scatters, take out these fire spitters. And so luckily RC passed right for that. I would have invested in this spell to get my RC where it needed to go if I needed to. But I want to take out all these fire spitters and scatters here. It's just so much value all right here in the core to just not go charge right in for that. And luckily it wasn't super baited at all either. So getting some crazy good value here with my RC. Take up this multi-archer tower, and at this point I'm done invises. I had 12 invises, so ran through them all here, and even take out the CC HUD as well, and poison the furnace here, and now I do king and siege barracks on the right side, and that's going to take down this whole right path, plus pull the ice golems. That's what you want here, is to take out the ice golems with your king, so your dragons won't have to worry about that. All dragons go in on this left side, and it's just go down this path really nice here. And when you're doing this strategy, guys, what you want to do is use these Inferno babies on the outside of the base to go ahead and get rid of these trash buildings so your dragons go on the inside of the base here. And so I was using some Roglins to try to snipe out this air defense that's bottom left side, and unfortunately they were protecting it with a lot of Teslas here, so a little bit harder to do that. Dragons are all popping together here. I was able to snipe out this air defense finally. Only took 6 rocket loons. And so gonna pop Warden ability here in a second, just because I'm in a big damage area over here. And gonna use, again, Inferno Babies. Keep your dragons on the inside of the base. Keep them not on the trash buildings. You want them on the damage buildings. So that's what the Inferno Babies here for. And so lots of dragons alive here. King's still alive and healthy, plus his ability here, so I was pretty happy about that. I saw the perfect ability, the perfect time to pop it, and I did pop his ability there. Just take out that air defense so my minion prince wouldn't have to worry about that. But plenty of dragons alive here, and this base is absolutely crushed, guys. I wasn't too worried about this one. I've seen this base a decent amount of times, so pretty free. As long as the RC charge is done right and you don't lose your RC early, you'll 3-star pretty much every time. So good hit here, and it was a well-needed one too, because this is, if we didn't go perfect this war, we were gonna lose. All right, next hit in is going to be by Big Country. Big Country's a friend of mine. He's also a YouTuber, really talented player. He uses throwers, fireball throwers, and it's strong, and it works for him really well. So 4 in business to start, just to completely take out that rage compartment there with his fireball. Really good job by him there. Just free rage section there, as long as you get your invis is right. Didn't even need an ice block spell to freeze his ward in place there either. Gonna rage up his warden here as it gets into a little bit more damage, and it's just he's trying to secure that funnel for his throwers right now. I don't know if he needed that rage there, but I think he just wanted to speed up for time reasons. But just trying to secure that pathing so that they commit to one side and not going some split left, some split right. And so once this expo gets down, he's gonna be able to throw in all of his throwers here. So good job there. And then King and Ice Golem on the top side with the wall breaker, and that will set up the funnel for him. So King, Ice Golem, Root Riders, all in together here, and that's going to go down this path for it. And this base, guys, these throwers will reach that town hall. That's like the one advantage of like the throwers is like their range is kind of crazy. So like core town hall bases like this, like throwers will just reach them anyways. So like it really doesn't matter to have a base like this. Like ring bases like just don't matter to throwers because they'll just reach it anyways. But CC gets pulled here, not a big deal at all. Rage compartment pops here, but he's doing a pretty good job there. Able to pop his king right on that rage compartment, pretty much wipe it out there. Um, Troops is alive and healthy, no problem there at all. I mean, he's just kind of crushing his face right now. Not too much left. Both rage compartments are down, just the monolith section, which does look a little deadly here, but everything's just grouped up together so well. Like, that's the thing with throwers, guys. You want your throwers to be grouped up and just stay together in a big bunch. And as long as they don't split and the pathing gets funky, like, you'll crush faces. Like, throwers are great if you can get them to go and stick together. And Country does that so perfectly here. And so, I mean, absolutely crushes face. And look at that. He still has his RC not deployed. His RC hasn't been deployed, and it's not looking like he's going to need it either. So, kind of crazy hit here. Able to swag his RC. Kind of crazy doing that in Champs 1 CWL, but Country does it here. No RC needed. So his RC, gets to have a rest day here. Doesn't even get to see the battle. So pretty good hit by him. I'm not sure if this is super close on time. I think it was a little closer in time, but I don't think it mattered at all because this base got wrecked. I guess double rage bases are kind of perfect for the fireball here, but nice hit, Country. All right, guys, next hit's going to be in by PJ here. PJ's a really talented player. He's also the leader of Saturn Clan. He's actually finished rank 2 in the world before, which is absolutely insane. He's a really good double overgrowth root rider player here. And he's going to go in for this bottom side here. It just uses a lot of value and try to secure some nice pathing for his root riders. He uses some rocket loons to help assist his RC, which I've seen that before. It's like a new strategy by some of these players, is to just get that better pathing early. And he has the haste file on his RC, which I thought was also pretty interesting. Pops the haste file too to take out the section. I know a lot of players have been going with the rocket spear, but he went for the haste file here. But I think that's going to be better for him just to be able to secure that better pathing. And I think it does exactly that. So sets up some decent pathing for him. Does a super barb on the bottom side. He wants to pull that Ice Golem CC to have his queen then take it out here. The queen's going to face that Ice Golem CC, and take it out early, and as opposed to having to face it like later in the base, which is what you don't want. And everything in over here. King Siege Barracks in a little late over here to help set up that funnel. And King and Siege Barracks, the whole purpose of them is just to keep all of the troops on the inside of the base. So you want your root riders on the inside, not going to the outside. It's just to help set up that good pathing for your root riders. They're all bunching up together so nicely here. Town Hall is firing off on his troops, but he overgrowths the monolith and the Town Hall, and that actually is perfect there because then that even sets up better pathing for his root riders and is able to have them all bunch up together even better. Again, you just want to keep your root riders together here. Pops the healing tome as well over here. I'll show you his equipment. He's using Rage healing tome, no eternal tome. A lot of the root rider players nowadays got rid of the eternal tome and are just going healing and rage, which I think is pretty strong. Pops his queen ability here right on the Town Hall, right when the overgrowth expires, able to absolutely take out the Town Hall in like 2 seconds. Troops are just bunched up together so well here. Not really much of the base left at all here at all. And still has 1 overgrowth left if he wants to use it. But I think he might even swag it here. Oh, no, he uses it on the back end here, just so his troops can face pretty much no damage at all here. But I mean, just absolutely crushing this base. I mean, there's so much alive here. So really good hit by PJ. This one wasn't close by him. So great hits here. And he's also running like 3 accounts as well. Maybe 2 or 3 in the CWL. I know like last CWL he ran like 4 accounts, which is kind of insane, but it doesn't matter to him. He'll 3-star regardless. Freezes that monolith in the back end, and it's GG's. That is a 3-star by PJ. All right, guys, next attack in is by your boy here. And this base, again, is super common Legend League base, but listen, if it's a common Legend League base and I see it in CWL, I'm going to attack it because chances are I already attack it like 3 times a day anyways. So I'm just used to hitting it and I know how to hit it. So if it's free, it's free. And I'm going to go in for this. I basically wanted to take out this model section, and then I don't care if it goes to the left or right side. It really doesn't matter to me. I just want to get as much value in this section as possible and just take out all these buildings here. And so I'm going to get some decent RC value here. And I just want to take out at least one of the rage compartments. Like, that's like the big thing, and set up pathing for the dragons. It's like carve out like a middle section of the base and set up pathing for the dragons. And it will take out this section really, really nicely here. I mean, just absolutely crushing the fire spitter here, and you can get the crusher mortar here. And I I kind of goofed up here, and I was like, all right, let's see if the Fox will have another cycle again. And Fox got absolutely annihilated, and I tried using Invis to save it. I really wanted to get that air sweeper, and it's on like 1 HP. Kind of trolled there, but it really just it doesn't matter too much. King and Siege Barracks on this bomb site pulls the 3 ice golems, and then I'm using some rockets to snipe out these air defenses. But this guy's smart, and he has Teslas in the way of his air defenses, so I can't snipe him as easily here. But I do snipe that back one right there. So just that was good to at least get that one out. But yeah, some pretty good Tesla placement by him. Can't be mad at that. Just good Tesla placement. And again, Inferno Babies are here to just push the dragons on the inside of the base, and they're doing that so perfectly. I have to pop a Warden ability here as I get inside this rage compartment. I'm pulling like every trap in the game, so I think my timing on that was absolutely perfect. I popped the mini prince ability here to cover up the town hall, so that's kind of gonna get slowed down a little bit for me. All these dragons are just doing so good, bunched up together. King's so alive and healthy, guys. That's why I use the king and the siege barracks. The king has like still full health, and he's just been crushing. He took out the enemy CC, and he's been taking out all these buildings, and still is like full health. It's kind of crazy. Plus, you get the spiky ball that takes out like 8 free buildings. But all these dragons again just moving together so good here, and I mean this base is absolutely deleted. I could have swag king ability here. I think I pop it just for time reasons here, but yeah, this one wasn't even close. I know it's risky saving the town hall for last, but if you know what you're doing and you get the RC charge right, it's really not that risky. But yep, crush this base. All right, guys, next attack in is by Shock. Shock is another YouTuber. Shock is super talented with this mass furnace attack here. Pretty unique. Everyone's using something slightly different. No one's using the same exact attack, um, but a lot of Fireball Rocket Loon players here, or Fireball Furnace players. That's been like a theme of a lot of attacks, just because it's consistent. If you see the base, he sets up a nice flame flinger on the top side, and there's really not anything that can reach it. And so I think it was just really smart by him. Now sets up this fireball here. Perfectly fireballs this core here. Just ice blocks his warden here to keep it in place so it doesn't go move up to a wrong building or take too much damage. You don't want to focus on too much at one time. So pretty smart by him here. Flame Spinner here is going to just get some really good value on this rage compartment. Just take out these buildings. The Expo is like out of place there. He recalls his warden and sets it back up. He wants his warden to take out the town hall here. So really good job on him by bringing that by bringing that recall spell here. I never really would have thought about that, but that's why I don't use this attack strategy. It would take out the mini prince here and then going for the town hall here. And with the furnaces, just melt the town hall, because the town hall damage won't take out the furnace mites. They're really smart by him. King and queen on the bottom side over here go right into the core. Kind of missed that it happened so quick, but that flame spinner flinger set up some really good pathing for his king and queen here. And if you guys look at that, his RC hasn't been deployed at all. Still has his RC to deploy. Will he deploy it? Probably not. He doesn't need it. So really good attack by him. Swagging the RC is always a flex in CWL. But yeah, Invis is warden here to keep it alive. Just make sure that doesn't go down. But able to swag 2 more Invises here and swag the RC. So pretty insane by him. Really good attack shock. And nice 3-star to hopefully secure the win for this war. All right, guys, this is Clay, and Clay's a really talented player as well. This guy's running like 2 or 3 accounts in the CWL, and he did the same thing last CWL as well. Kind of crazy. He uses either Root Riders or this Fireball strategy here with Rocket Loons and Furnaces. And it's just been a really popular strategy this CWL, because everyone is just so consistent if you know what you're doing. And as long as you're good at multitasking, you can just pretty much crush any base you want. And he's going to do a pretty good job of that. This base, really good base identification by him. He's able to see the Rage Poison compartment there, and it's just the perfect place to fireball here. I mean, it's such a beautiful place to fireball if you can get it right. So pushing his warden here, and has to give it a rage just because it's such a high damage area over here. You got to be really careful not to lose your warden. some Teslas come out here, but able to use some rocket loons to take that out there. Then um, ice blocks his warden here to keep it alive, sets up these invis perfectly, and that's the most beautiful fireball. Takes out the CC, takes out like the entire section. Such a good fireball. That was absolutely beautiful. Really cool to watch there. And so, I mean, once that happens, the base is like gone, and it's pretty much a 3-star as long as you don't like absolutely troll the rest of the attack. King, Queen, and Ice Golem going on this bottom side here, and it goes in right for this compartment here. And another super wall break could help open up another compartment over there for him. But just wants his warden now to go on this other side. Again, with this strategy, guys, you don't want your warden to join up with your king and queen, which it doesn't here, luckily. Has to invis his ward here, almost loses it there, but I think he was on top of that, no issue at all. And king, queen move in perfectly for this town hall here. I mean, he's just doing an incredible job multitasking. And town hall is going to go down here and using these rocket loons here to snipe out that monolith as well. Um, just pretty much the whole base is gone at this point, and he hasn't even deployed his RC, which is also really, really crazy. And I think he's going to go for the swag RC here as well. So always love seeing the swag RC. It's just such a good disrespect in CWL to do. Yeah, no RC needed here. And nice triple by him. This base got absolutely crushed. Swagged Rockaloons. I mean, swag RC, swag Rage, swag Freeze, swag Poison. This one wasn't even close. Another good hit here. And this one hopefully should secure us the win. And all right, guys, that'll do for today's video. Some really talented players here. Again, everyone's YouTube channels can be linked in the description. Really cool to be able to do this with this team. Hopefully we can finish, maybe top 5, maybe #1 in the world. It just depends. We did have 2 fails, so we'll see how high you can place. I think nowadays you pretty much have to go perfect if you want to place #1. So we'll see how we place. I'm hoping no more fails, and then we go perfect for the rest of the week and place really high in those leaderboards. We'll see, guys. But that'll do it for today's video, guys. And if you guys like this kind of content, you guys want to see more of the CWL videos, I'm happy to make this kind of content. I think it's fun for me to cast over some of these attacks. But, let me know what you guys want to see, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.